I have been talking to a lot of folks about this for a little while now, and I think it's important to start with the definition of unemployment. Unemployment does not mean that you don't have a job. To be considered unemployed, you cannot have a job. You must not have a job, but also you must be actively trying to find work. And so when you're talking about these folks, you're not talking about folks who are just sitting around not doing anything. You're talking about folks who want to work, and not only do they want to work, but they're out there knocking on doors every day trying to find a job. The long-term unemployed have been unemployed for 6 months or longer. Some of them as long as a year, some of them as long as 2 years. You know, think about how dispiriting that is to be out there knocking on doors for a year and a half, and to be unable to find a job, largely because you were unlucky and you happened to lose your job during an unprecedented financial crisis and economic downturn. So this is a very serious problem. It's a very serious human problem. You know, in Washington, especially economists, but folks of all stripes these days tend to think about these things in terms of dollars and cents, in terms of numbers, you know, and you hear about, you know, the GDP impact of this or that, or the growth impact of this or that, but, you know, you're talking about 3.5 million human beings who have been out there pounding the pavement unsuccessfully, and all they want to do is work. All they want to do is work, and that's something that we should be grateful for, that they want to do that, and that their attachment to the labor force is that strong. You also have millions of people who've just left at this point, who were long-term unemployed and who have left. And so, you know, these are people who want to lead a full life, and a life that includes the dignity of work and the meaning that comes from working. And society should support those aspirations, and government should not be absent from society's effort to support those aspirations. And so I think that this is, you know, the problem of long-term unemployment is and has been extremely serious. It's an economic problem for sure. Perhaps more importantly, it is a real human tragedy. And so I think that Congressman Cárdenas and Congressman Mulvaney are to be deeply commended by everyone who knows about this problem for taking affirmative bipartisan steps towards solving it. You know, the specific bill we're here to discuss is the American Worker Mobility Act, and that provides an important piece of the solution to this problem. You have unemployment rates that vary dramatically state by state. In some states it's in the double digits. In some states it's been as low as 3 or 4%. And helping folks to move from a state with extremely high unemployment and extremely bad job prospects to a state where they might be able to get a job is an example of smart, innovative policy. It's the kind of thing that Washington should be doing. You know, I am a conservative, and a lot of folks in my camp have criticized the policy response to long-term unemployment, which is to extend unemployment benefits in some cases for as long as 99 weeks. I would agree that 99 weeks of unemployment benefits is not the ideal response. I think it's better than nothing, but it's not the ideal response. The ideal response is to worry not only about the ability of these folks to pay the bills, but also to try and structure public policy in a way that supports their deeper aspirations and that allows them to lead the kind of life they want to lead, and to lead a full and flourishing life through working. And that's exactly what this bill does. It says, you know, we're not only concerned about your material well-being, we're also going to try to connect you with a job so you can lead the kind of life you want to lead. And I just think it's a great idea, and it's an honor for me to be here today. I promised Steve that I would keep this under 5 minutes, and so I'll stop now. But thank you very much, Congressman. It's an honor to be here.